Welcome to OneCloud CX's System Administration Quality Management series. Today we will be going over the third part of a 5-part series, Omni QM Admin. We'll be discussing QM roles, general settings, call and screen recording, and other things to keep in mind when setting up your quality management environment. Something we should touch on first is that as with everything in OneCloud CX, your tenant's administrators possess the ability to permit or restrict your users' access to the different functionalities of the QM module with the role system. The Role Properties tab contains a dedicated quality management section, giving you control over what you want your quality management personnel structure to look like. The Users and Teams section is typically where you would start your administration of the module. By first assigning your agents and supervisors to their appropriate teams, and then assigning quality evaluators to these teams. Note that while we assign users to teams and the users pane right here, we assign evaluators to teams in the teams pane. A user does not have to be an assigned member of a certain team to act as a quality evaluator for them, and a user may also act as an evaluator for more than one team at once. You can see here that the user constant is not assigned as a member to the OC team, but is acting as an evaluator for it, as well as 3 other teams. Let's take a look at the quality management general settings. Some of these settings may make more sense to you as we touch on the different parts of the module going forward. Completed QM evaluations require confirmation enables the requirement that an evaluation is confirmed by one of the checked parties to be considered, finished and dealt with. With both checked, either the agent or the supervisor associated with a given evaluation can confirm or reject the evaluation. Rejected evaluations are returned to the user who completed the evaluation. You may choose to allow agents to do self-evaluations, so you may choose to require confirmation of self-evaluations by either one of their team supervisors or one of their evaluators. Note that a user of any role is unable to confirm their own self-evaluations. You can choose to save in progress evaluations at a given minute interval, preserving them for future completion. The Agent Configuration section lets you define the sliding window from which an agent's widget metrics are derived. Agents can see these widgets in their QM module on the agent desktop, and you may wish they get an understanding of their performance over a set time span. A reminder that quality and CSAT scores are gathered from OneCloud CX's built-in surveys. You may choose to display some shared evaluation areas in the agent's quality score widget. Shared evaluation areas are something we will touch in the next video when we go over the evaluation form editor. There is a very similar set of controls available for supervisors. This last option ensures that if an evaluation is failed anywhere in the form, the entire score of the form is set to 0. If disabled, the actual overall score is displayed, with the failed elements being highlighted by a caution symbol. Now let's touch on call and screen recording. With our quality management module, you have the capability to record an agent's activity over the phone and on the screen. Check this box to enable call recording on your contact center. You can enable a notification that informs either or both agent and customer that the call is being monitored. You can replace the default prompt with your own WAV file if you want to get creative. This notification can be played periodically during the call at an interval of your choice, with a separate prompt if you would like. Once again, you can control who this prompt is being played to. You can also configure a notification to play when recording is manually initiated or terminated by an agent with these 2 options. You can choose to automatically record a call if it starts getting monitored by a supervisor with this option here. Lastly, you can choose to either continue or stop recording of calls after they are externally transferred. You can also set up exceptions for this with specific phone numbers. Now for screen recording. Mind that screen recording must first be enabled by OneCloud CX at the service provider level for any of these settings to take effect. You can designate either entire teams or individual agents to be screen recorded. You can also just check record login sessions of all agents and record the login sessions of literally every single agent. You can configure the system such that it records only a certain percentage of the total logged in agents. The agents that are recorded are chosen at random. Recordings can be recorded either in grayscale or color, and you can control the bitrate at which they are recorded. Using this, you can balance the desired quality of video with the storage space each recording will take up. You may find a bitrate threshold at which everything recorded on screen is distorted but still legible. you can designate agent states in which recording will be disabled. For example, you may not need to ever record your agents when they are ready. If your agents use multiple monitors, you can compile them into a single view, but some may find that the shrinking that this requires makes it impossible to read anything on either screen. So you can choose to record just one monitor and request your agents to keep their agent desktop browser on that monitor. Lastly, you can choose where your screen recordings will be uploaded and stored on local hosts or with AWS if you have an integration account set up. If you do select AWS, then the recorder will write the files locally first, but upload them as 15-minute segments to AWS every 15 minutes. Once uploaded, the local copy is removed, and the corresponding interaction records are written to the database. Note that by default, recordings are stored on OneCloud CXS local storage for 30 days. That concludes this video on the QM module's general settings. Thank you for joining us on this training. For more information and trainings on our product, visit us at support.onecloud.com, and we'll see you in the next video of the series, Part 4 Evaluation Form Construction.